let me say that there has been a significant improvement from where we were last year to the first half of 2023 to where we are right now. I mean, I can tell you that almost 60% of the roads that have just started last year towards the end of the first quarter of this year, they are almost near completion. Most of them, the sub-base are done. The major roads now, the base is done. Now what is left is to prime. And then from there, we see the asphalt, the black tarmac thing that people always want to see. So we are also working very hard with the consultant and the contractors and the NRA to ensure that all the services are relocated at the end of July, and that all obstructions that are on the right of way, especially properties that have encroached on the roads, are demolished, and the property owners are compensated also by end of July. So which means that this particular road where we are right now, and the ones that we visited in Kanifing, they should all be completed by the end of July. Also, the concrete road that we visited after the Muslim cemetery in Joshua, going all the way to Sankunsila, that one also, the concrete should be completed by end of July, and the drainage work. One additional thing that we are looking at is the open drains on the Banjul-Serakunda highway, especially coming from Westfield to Jimpex Johnson. After Jimpex Johnson, also all the way to the Joshua intersection. We are talking to the contractor so that we can clean that drainage facilities and then cover them. It may be some additional work, but also additional cost. But I think it is in the interest of the government to see that that open drain is completely covered, so that during the rainy season there will be easier flow of water, but also that people will not use the drainage system as the dumping facilities. So we are very optimistic right now. I think the contractors are really energized now. Major issues and problems and challenges that we used to have initially are now almost resolved. All the contractors now have prepared their revised work plans, and I think these ones have already been accepted by the consultants and the NRA. And now what we are doing is to see that we properly supervise the works. We have come up with another solution to the problem of Nawek water pipes, especially the small pipes that normally cross on either side of the road to the other. Rather than waiting for them to be completely relocated, we now believe that we can come up with this solution where they can dip in the middle of the road and then bury them, and then the works continue. So I believe that there is also a lot of understanding now between the contractor and the consultant on site, and the major disagreements and problems and issues that we used to have are now almost completely resolved. Well, we are very satisfied with the quality of job, because remember that on every road we have our consultants there, international consultants that are working with the NRA, but also a team of engineers from my ministry. So I can assure you that quality will not be compromised for anything. That one, because we have to make sure that we do these roads very well, so that for the next 30 years we don't have to come back again to do them. So that is why we are doing, and on all these roads that we are doing on the 50 kilometers of the OIC roads, we are going to provide them with drainage facilities, but also solar light systems, so that we can have on the street lights also as part of the package. Yes, I mean, that is why, okay, I have the consultant here. He has the revised work plan, and I think because he and the contractor can speak about that.
Yes, concerning
Your name?
I'm Fatali Hassin. I'm the consultant, the resident engineer for the project from PACE, Gambia XGV. Our target is to reach 30% of the progress of work before the heavy rains. Now the piece of work is good. The contractor can improve it. He is working on many fronts. He's working now on about 5 roads, on P19, on P1, on P2, and P15, and soonest he will start P13. So we are also working on the relocation of services and the demolition. One of our challenges for this project is to clear the road the soonest to allow the contractor to continue working. But we hope once we achieve these targets before the heavy rains, after the rains, it will be easy for the contractor to achieve all the project without problems. For Bundum roads, which is the road number 15, it was agreed during the SFD mission to introduce it in our priority roads. So, because of the rains and also because we already opened some fronts on other roads, we cannot jump this work here and go there before protecting what is done on those roads. But we made a target for P15 to achieve all the drains before the heavy rains and also to make the road motorable during the rains. Once after, we can start the earthworks and the pavement layers on it. But we hope that we relocate the water pipes there in time to achieve our target also.
Yes, so the contractor is here, he can confirm their plan for that area.
Okay, I am Ibrahim Osso, so the project director for CSC, SSTP and Alpha Hat. So for the Bundum Road, and next week we will start the drains. So our commitment is to finish the old drain 100% before the heavy rain, like before August. Now for the asphalt road P16, P2 and P19, this one will be delivered in July. And for the concrete road P1 also will be delivered and before end of July. And when we say deliver, is deliver 100% with the street light, with everything, the culverts, the drains, everything delivered.
When do you expect heavy rain? Is it in August or in July or in which month?
As I'm saying, for the we have 3 asphalt road, P2, P19, P16. This one will deliver in July, all 100%, and P1 the concrete road. But Bundum Road, we are doing the drain both sides 100% before August. Because this P15, the pavement work will start in October. But during rainy season, we will do the 100% the drain. And also we will have a team there to have the road motorable 100%.
And the good thing for the culverts and also the drainage is that you can walk even in the middle of the rainy season because they are concrete. When it doesn't rain, you can walk. And in a few hours, you can move on to another place. So that is why we are hopeful that all the drainage work should be finished before the heavy rains.
What was the targeted time to finish some of these?
We have a new work plan now, which was approved in March. So which means that from March to now should be 15 months, which means that by next year, February,
Yes.
we should deliver all the roads. Yes.
50 kg.
50 kg, yeah, 50 kilometer roads, yes. We should deliver all the roads on or before February. Yeah.